Good morning. It's Monday. It's the Bubba Show. Welcome back. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody enjoyed that great football we had over the weekend. As we look back at last week, we see a market that is not quite ready to go down yet. We made 5-year highs on Thursday. We had, a little bit of selling pressure Monday and Tuesday, followed by a turn on Wednesday. And, the market just right here seems to want to go higher. So, you have to take a look at why does the market want to go higher? What do the charts look like? So when we look at last week's action, we saw a couple of things. We saw a great sell-off in the Treasury bond market, which created higher interest rates. But what that's saying is that people are taking their money out of safe assets and coming back into the market. However, we saw a lot of very light volume, and volatility is absolutely getting crushed. 2 weeks ago, volatility was down 40% in a week, which is the biggest biggest 1 week drop in the 22-year history of the volatility index, or the VIX. Last week, we dropped another 10%. So the volatility continues to come out. This is a sign of a market that has extreme complacency. Now, in 2007 and 8, and we're not repeating 2007 to 8 here, but in 2007 and 2008, when the markets become too complacent and everybody knows that they can never go down again, that is the first warning sign. Okay? What we have to look for here is opportunity, and look for spots to get in and get out. No matter, we should not have an opinion on what the overall direction of the market is going to be. We should be focusing on the overall trade. So as last week was very devoid of any news, this week we pick up a lot of new news that's going to come in that can have an effect on the markets. We look at the levels that we are at in certain markets. We look at some of the divergences that are starting to happen in the markets. But in the meantime, the markets continue to go higher. So, one of the things, I like to say and I use is, you don't fight the tape and you don't fight the trend. I mean, it's hard to take advantage here and want to be looking, for example, a short position in a market that wants to go higher. I think here is a time we want to observe. We have earnings season started in earnest last week and is going to really get going this week. I think the proper take here is to be patient, observe the market, look for opportunities. And what you want to look for is, if you're looking to get short, which is fine, look for stocks that are weak, that did not participate in the rally. If you want to stay on the long side of the market, look for the stocks that are strong, that have continued to rally through with the market. But we want to see what the news is. Now, we don't really care of what the actual news is. What we care about is the reaction off the charts and what it gives us and tells us to do going forward. But, looking at the week, we've got PPI, we've got CPI, which we'll talk about. We've got the Philadelphia Fed, we've got Beige Book, we've got Michigan Sentiment, plus the fact that we've got a lot more earnings coming out. So we'll take a good look and we'll see what the focus of the market is, and we'll find some good levels, because that's what we do. Now, as for those of you with Bubba's Picks, we were taking a slight hiatus, letting the markets kind of act, and we have now got in a new game plan, and we look for a lot more activity in the Bubba's Picks here. We had a great year last year, and we're looking to continue that into this year. So remember, for Bubba's Picks, remember for Monday, the Bubba Show. Have a great day. We will talk to you on Tuesday.